Welcome back, Mid-Missouri. Guess who we have with us right now? Actors of Faith. How awesome. Kathy Lewis, Carlita Warren, and Lamont
That's me.
Davis.
Minor.
Minor. Lamont Minor.
Yes, sir.
Lamont, you're looking great, man.
Thank you.
You're looking great. How you feeling?
I'm feeling blessed.
Well, we are. We woke up, we took a deep breath this morning, and everything beyond that is just a blessing, no
Yes.
doubt about it. Miss Warren, thank you for taking the time to be with us this evening.
Okay.
Hey, tell us a little bit about Actors of Faith. No? Miss Warren.
Miss Kathy's going to answer that for us.
Okay. Kathy, talk to us. What are the Actors of Faith?
Actors of Faith is a group of individuals that was founded by Rob Harrison Sr. We are a ministry group that ministers through theater.
How awesome is
Pretty
that?
awesome, yes it is.
That is, and you've got a program coming up. What's the name of it? Up the Bird's Tail to See the Sunrise.
Up the Bird's Tail to See the Sunrise is the third production of Actors of Faith. All the plays are written and directed by Rob Harrison Sr.
Okay.
So we are excited, and that's coming up this Mother's Day weekend.
Pretty soon.
Pretty soon, real soon,
So where is this production going to be?
at Missouri United Methodist Church.
Okay. Okay. So tell me a little bit about the play, or can you divulge this? Just a snippet.
We can tell you just a little bit. Just
How
a little
about
bit.
something like an oral theater, or what do you call it, a clip? But you're gonna paint a picture for us.
Let's see. Actors of this particular production, Up the Bird's Tail to See the Sunrise, is about a group of sisters who are, what you would say, not getting along at the moment.
No.
Yeah.
Sisters?
Sisters, not getting
Outta
along,
you.
and their mother has just recently passed away,
Bad.
And they
that makes
are-
it even worse.
that-
But go ahead.
and they're just fighting. And they have one sister in particular who is
What?
the holy roller.
Okay.
Then there's one sister that is a recovering drug addict.
Okay.
And then there's another sister who kind of a little ghetto, if we want to be a little more blunt about it. I'm just going to say it what it is. She's a little
Okay.
ghetto.
Talk to me.
And her daughter is in jail,
Okay.
and her son is a upcoming rising athlete that is being drafted. So it just kind of goes through the story and the lives of these three women and their kids and the process of healing. We're talking about healing a family.
So everyone comes together at the end. It has to have a happy ending. Come on, tell me.
Well, we can't tell you that.
Lamont, on the side, tell me, does it have a happy ending?
It has an ending.
You're going to have to come and find
See if
out.
that's a happy ending.
Okay, that sounds like a plan, but please, just whisper it. No one will hear.
You have to come and find
Okay.
out. You got to come and find out.
So I can't believe that someone wrote a play about three sisters that don't get along. Is there enough material there to fill a page?
Oh my goodness, yes.
Oh, there's a
There's a
ton
ton.
of material to fill a page.
So what other productions have you done?
I've personally done Unit 602,
Okay.
which was Rob's first production.
Yes.
And then the second production, Brother Lamont was in.
I Am Not My Father. It was about a father who really wasn't there for his child, for his son, and they eventually come around, and there was a death in the family, and that kind of brought things back together. So each production, there's a real positive message sending out, and it deals a lot with family.
It's kind of the cornerstone, isn't it? Family and faith.
Yeah.
Family and Faith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this, Lamont?
Actually, I've been blessed to, I'm been in the last two productions, so all three productions here. So the first production, I helped out with a little music, and then the second production, which was I Am Not My Father, I actually had a role in it. And then I've been blessed and challenged on this production to produce the music. So
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Carlita,
Yes.
you've been so quiet.
No. They
So
would be like, that's not her.
that's really not her.
It's not.
Everybody that's watching is going, that's not the girl we know.
Right.
So how long have you been involved with Actors of Faith?
I actually just started. This
A
is my first play.
newbie.
Yes,
She
it
is
is.
a
I've seen a couple other plays, but
Yeah?
this is my first time actually been in the play.
Good for you.
Yes.
So what are you one of the sisters?
No, I am one of the sisters' daughter.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
Are you a troubled child? Come on now.
You need a real life for the
And if
play.
I may, Carlita just kind of walked into, God just sent her by chance just to come in one day to help us out to read.
See, I don't believe that someone just walks into an
Exactly,
environment
because
like
God
this.
doesn't do nothing.
Good job.
So she just kind of walked in by chance just to help read one day, and God just opened up a door, and she just fell right into the Actors of Faith family. And actually, her role is one of the main roles in this particular production.
Wow, that's awesome. Have you ever acted before?
I mean, no. I haven't. You would think I did, but no.
I'm like thinking Academy Award stuff here.
Could be one day. Maybe
I'm
this
telling
will get
you
me
what,
far.
this is awesome. What a great way to minister
Yes.
your faith and your beliefs to others. I mean, what a way to reach out. Lamont, you hit on it earlier with what was the name of the production?
I Am Not My Father.
I Am Not My Father.
Yes.
The message that has to young men,
Yes.
young women.
Yes, it was very
Wow.
touching. And like Kathy said before, Rob, he writes these plays, and it's his vision, and it's also an honor for us to be a part of that and kind of put that vision out there. So, I mean, and it touches lives and heals the sick. And
United
it's great.
Community Builders.
Yes.
For 3 words, there's a lot of power in that.
Yes, there is.
You know, so tell me, what does that mean to you, United Community Builders? It's a title,
United
but
Community
I tell you, it says a lot more.
Yes.
Right. United Community Builders is actually under the United Community Cathedral umbrella, but it has so much more of a meaning, like you said. We're bringing a community together. We're spreading the message through theater, the message of hope, the message of love. We're spreading God through theater to touch somebody else. Like we were saying, Rob, he had no theater experience at all. He'd never acted, he never written. And to be honest, and he wouldn't mind me telling you, he didn't even like school. And here he is writing his 3rd production, and he's filling up this auditorium each and every time. And he's taking ordinary people just like us to do an extraordinary purpose for God. So it's just amazing. It is so amazing.
I don't know how to tell you this, Kathy, but I wouldn't consider any of you ordinary. I don't know how else to break the news to you.
Thanks, Marco.
We are. I consider us just all ordinary Jane, Johns, whatever. But it's extraordinary what God can take with just a little simple person if you just say, yes, Lord, I will.
Isn't that amazing?
And that's what he's done. Rob just opened up a notebook and took a pen and just started writing. And he
Wow.
always tells us, I don't know why I do this. Yes, he does. We know why he does it. And he tells us all the time, this is my last one. And we're like, no, it's not. No, it's not. So it is truly amazing.
So what's next on the agenda for you?
We've got a couple things in work. We have one of our sisters that's a part of Actors of Faith. She's working on, she's doing a little writing herself, and
Good.
I won't give it away too soon. Hopefully,
Lamont, you're not giving anything away, man.
The title of it was Church Folk.
Church folks.
Church folk.
The title
He
of
told
it
us
is Church
that it
folks.
had an ending.
That's right.
Okay. There's an ending in Revelations, too, but come on. Give us a break here. So we've got some stuff coming down the pipe,
Yes.
some other writers.
Yes.
That is awesome. How many people are in your troupe?
Wow.
I'd say probably right around 20. There's about 20.
pretty neat.
members. Yes. You know, once you're a part of Actors of Faith, you're always a part of Actors of Faith.
You're
You are. You're in.
You're in.
no
Once
getting
he
out.
gets you, you're in.
We'll
There's
hunt
no
you
getting
down.
out.
That's part of building the
Yes.
community. So.
But that's okay.
Yes.
And you reach out to thousands of people a year.
And we do. We
Praise
do.
God.
And we don't get paid. Rob doesn't get paid for any of his time, his writing. We just do it just to give back.
You made $1 million last year, though, didn't you? Doing it.
A million smiles.
There you go. That's everything right there.
That's right.
That's
That's
what it's
right.
all about. Somebody come up to you and say thank you.
That's
I mean, what more can you ask for?
That's right.
Or just a
Or you
person
just
being
touch me.
touched by the storyline, you know.
Unbelievable.
Turn around their faith, you know. That's awesome.
That's worth everything right
Yes, it
there.
is.
That's worth
Lamont,
Yes, sir.
stay with it. Good luck to you. Maybe next time when you're on here, you will actually divulge something of value.
I'll tell you about the previous play.
Carlita,
Yes.
this is your first one.
Yes.
I hope to see you in 1,000 more productions.
Oh, I hope
Spread
so
the
too.
word.
I hope so too. You will be. Yes. Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Kathy.
You're right.
You
We
were
just-
awesome.
Thank you. And we just want to remind you, we'll do our first production. We'll have 2 nights, Saturday, May the 11th at Missouri United Methodist
Okay.
at 7:30, and then Sunday, May 12th at 3 p.m. at Missouri United Methodist as well.
Do you have a website where people can go to and
Go
get
to
some
our
information?
Facebook page.
Facebook. You know what? I'm old. I need to get in tune with Facebook and stuff.
Right on, I just did.
You keep doing what you do. You keep reaching out, and I'll become familiar with Facebook. How's that?
Okay.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you.
So next time we meet, I'll show you my Facebook
There
page.
you go.
Well, maybe.
We
Thank
just-
you so
thank
much.
you.
Actors
Thank
of
you.
Faith, ladies and gentlemen. I
Thank
tell
you.
you what, you're
Thank
awesome.
you.
God bless you all.
Bless you.
God bless you too. God
right.
bless
Come
you.
back and see us.
We will. Praise
Okay.
God. All right. As long as you're in our.
In Missouri, welcome back to Making a Difference. Our guest now with Show Me State Games. This is going to be an exciting segment. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Cindy Garcia, the volunteer coordinator.
That's right.
For everything.
Yes.
Wow. Cheryl Bonin. Cheryl's also a volunteer for what, 16 years?
16 years
And-
this summer.
That's phenomenal. And a competitor, right?
No. I'm not
Today,
that good.
tonight you're a
I'm
competitor.
not that good.
You're good. Stop it. And then Reagan Sappington. Reagan, 10 years as a volunteer with the Show Me State Games
Yes.
and a previous competitor.
Yes.
Wow. So what's so cool about the Show Me State Games?
You know, it's something that families can do. Our mission is to provide an activity for health, fitness, family, and fun for all the Missourians. And we have people coming from all over the state.
Isn't that neat, though? How long has Show Me State Games been around?
This
I
is
remember
our-
when they first started.
This is our 29th year.
Well, no, I couldn't remember that because
No.
I'm not that old, right?
It's our 29th year.
Cheryl's chuckling over there. That's amazing. I always enjoyed the pageantry of the opening ceremonies and things like that. I thought
Yeah.
this is so cool that the state of Missouri. Now, weren't we one of the first states in the country to step out and do a program like this?
Yes, and we actually are the largest state games in the United States with over 29,000 competitors.
Isn't that is so neat? What a thing to be known for.
Exactly.
I mean, we're happen to be the greatest state in the union, but besides that, we have the Show Me State Games. Wow.
You were mentioning opening ceremonies. We are having a Olympic gold medalist at our opening ceremonies. Jordan Weaver,
Yeah.
who was a gold medalist in gymnastics, is going to be presenting at our opening ceremonies and
Wow.
and doing a demonstration. So we're excited to get her to come to.
Now, who was the governor that really pushed this at the beginning?
Don't ask me that question.
Well, for some reason, John Ashcroft comes to mind. Is
There's
that
a picture in the office with him signing the proclamation.
You know, I don't mean to put you on the spot or anything, but
I've only been in the office 1 year.
so
The rest of the time I was volunteering.
disregard that last
Okay,
question,
thank you.
Cindy.
I can see his picture.
Who's the governor this year that's going to be there?
Nixon.
Outstanding. I'm sure Governor Nixon supports it just like all the other
Oh,
governors.
yes, he does.
This is a big deal.
Yeah, it is.
How many competitors do we get in the area annually, or in the games annually?
We had last year almost 29,000 throughout the whole year of events that we have.
And that events ranging from Reagan from what to what?
Well, I'm involved in archery,
Okay.
and there's swimming, there's soccer, tennis, gymnastics. There's additional shooting sports and baseball, softball, you name it, there's a long list.
Powerlifting, judo, martial arts, ice hockey, figure skating, track and field is a big event.
Wow.
They have the cycling road race.
We have 40
Gosh,
different
there's a
40
lot.
different sports.
There's a lot.
40 different sports.
I haven't even covered them all.
Wow.
Because
We don't
16
have that
years.
much time.
many is she
16
vo-
years. I haven't even covered them all. And I
she
do at
volunteers
least-
for something different all the time.
But that's good. You get to see different things.
Yeah, my daughter and I do it together, and we just have a blast with it.
You know, what a way to spend some time, bring the whole family out, volunteer, help out. I'm
Yep.
sure you can use the help.
I think they have
29
an age limit on
Is there?
children now.
Oh, you mean
Volunteers,
as
but-
volunteers? Well, I'm sure there is, you know. But what are your age categories for volunteers?
Usually we'll have younger ones like 14 to 15, but we like to have them with an adult.
Sure.
But 16 years and older can really volunteer,
Okay.
especially at some of the bigger sports. We can
Yeah.
use them.
With 29,000 participants, you probably need a lot of help.
We had almost 1,000 volunteers last year between the Missouri State Senior Games and the Show Me State Games. Missouri State Senior Games where we had about 200 volunteers, and we have about 750 to 800 State Games volunteers. The games couldn't run without our volunteers.
I believe that. I believe that. So how are you doing on your volunteer corps right now? You have enough people?
Right now, we are about almost 300 for the state games, which are some of them in June and the rest of them in July. And we only have like 50 senior volunteers, so we could use some volunteers for the June weekend of the 14th, 15th, and 16th to help put on the senior games.
And if someone wants to volunteer, how do they get a hold of you?
They can call me at 884-2946 or go on our website at smsg.org/volunteer and read about it and print a.
SMSG, showmestategames.org. SMSG. Outstanding.
And we have a Facebook page too.
Oh, no. Oh, no. You're trying to embarrass me again. Okay. Yeah, I need to get into the social media stuff. I really do. I know it. Cheryl,
Yes,
you've been doing this for a long time.
I have.
What's the draw for you? What's the reason you do it?
It's just really exciting to go out and meet new people and just see all these athletes compete and I don't think they really do it for the big competition thing. They do it because it's fun. And we've even got to talk to and meet athletes and just see what their background is and why they are inspired to do the sports that they do, and it's a lot of fun for us.
A lot of young people get involved with the Show Me State Games. I remember our oldest was playing basketball. It was exciting. It was an exciting time. You see a lot of outstanding athletic talent, and that's kind of exciting. That's
You know what's really neat is it's not just the young kids with the talent. I mean, Holly and I have seen people that are 50 or 60 years old out there riding bikes or running.
easy now.
Or, it's, and that's the thing, it's just for all ages.
It
It's a
is.
lot of fun. It's really neat to even watch the older people put a lot of strength and,
Competing,
yeah.
having
it's-
fun. That's neat. Reagan, you've been mostly involved in archery,
That's correct.
and what have you seen the change? What have the changes been with the games over the years that you've been involved with them?
More competitors.
Okay.
And definitely, what's good about the Show Me State Games is it's not just for the competitive or the skilled. You can come out and learn about the event and never have competed in archery and still be the first attempt to go out there. My family, we do that together, and we enjoy it every year that we get to be a part of
3D
it.
archery. Now that's the three-dimensional target systems.
Three-dimensional targets
Okay.
that you go through a course that's in the woods, and it's unmarked distances, so you have to judge
So,
your
but
own
you
distance.
engage at different distances.
Yes.
Okay. You have to make that determination.
You have to make that determination.
Is there a time limit on the shot? I mean, once you get into a shooting stage, is there a certain time limit
No.
to take the shot?
No, and it just depends because you'll be shooting with those that are skilled professional archers to amateurs, and everyone's very polite, very sportsman oriented.
Professional,
and
courteous, isn't that neat?
courteous, and you take your time and you enjoy it. You enjoy getting to meet new people and just enjoying the day.
It's really neat to see how everyone supports each other.
Yes.
Even though they might be competing a little bit in the same age group or the same weight class, if it's powerlifting, everyone is always rooting each other on. And that's one of the neat
Yes.
things about the state games.
You probably have a sport for anyone.
Just about.
What's the most, I don't want to say bizarre. I mean, let's, tiddlywinks. I mean,
No, we don't have
come
that.
on, come on,
In
talk to me.
senior games, we have washers.
I love it.
Yes, we have senior games. We have washers and horseshoes. We have ultimate. Do you know what ultimate is?
No, enlighten us. What is
It's ultimate frisbee, but
Oh,
you
really?
call it ultimate. You don't call it ultimate frisbee. So,
Okay, okay.
so there's some unusual things.
But see, that's neat. Everyone can participate. What's the youngest participants in the Show Me State Games?
Don't hold me to this, but I think we have 6 and under soccer.
That's got to be awesome. Just get the kids out there and let them compete at a level like this. That's just neat stuff. That's neat stuff. And the oldest being the senior games.
Older
Senior
than you.
games. the
Older than me.
I know of
And they're still walking. That's
That's it.
outstanding.
Some of them are running.
I know it. Isn't that neat?
I know of a power lifter that's 83 or 84.
Good
that
for
comes every
him.
year. I think there's
Yeah.
a couple of them actually that come to that. One from St. Louis I
So
can
that
think of, and
anyone can participate.
Yeah.
Yes.
Get out of the armchair and get ready for the Show Me State Games. I guess the first round is June 14th through the 16th.
right,
That's the state and senior
right.
games.
We have some state games, which a lot of team sports, soccer, softball, and then the Missouri State Senior Games. And
Okay.
the second round is June 19th through the 21st.
Okay.
With opening ceremonies.
July or June?
July, sorry.
Okay, July 19th through the
Yes.
21st, then July 26th through the
Right.
28th.
Right.
And my favorite, figure skating and ice hockey in Springfield, Missouri
In November.
in November. And then we've got archery,
3D archery
3D archery in Moberly.
in Moberly.
And what's the date on that?
That's July the 20th.
20th? Okay. What's neat is everything else takes place right here in Columbia.
Yes.
That's wow.
And it's
that's
spread out all
awesome.
over Columbia too.
Yeah.
It's not just, I mean, we have a lot of the games over at the Hearn Center and
Sure.
Cosmo Park.
No, it's busy. It's busy.
So yeah, it's everywhere.
The last word to Central Missouri. What do you want to tell us about the Show Me State Games?
Well, I'd like to tell something about volunteering.
Talk to us.
Any group or organization or even the Smith family, if you got together 12 people, we will recognize your group with your name on the back of your volunteer t-shirts, and these are the new colors this year. So, and by the way, these are from the IBM team of volunteers. So,
Oh, wow.
Just want to put that in, that I invited the IBM girls because they have a big group
Because
of
IBM
volunteers.
rocks.
We
IBM
rock.
rocks.
IBM Rocks, okay.
IBM rocks.
We will certainly, it can be a retail store, a grocery store, corporations, like I said, a family, a church group.
Sure.
If they get together, 12 people will advertise their name on the back of their shirt for them.
Well, that's an incentive all to itself.
And we have a big volunteer dinner this year it's October 2nd, and all our volunteers are invited to attend that. We hand out awards and give prizes in appreciation of all their hard work.
Oh yeah, you gotta take care of those volunteers. Anything else you'd like to add, Cheryl?
The dinner's good.
The dinner's great.
The dinner is great.
The prizes are too.
But you deserve it. You've earned it. Reagan?
Just don't forget to go out to the SMSG, Show Me
SM,
State Games.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, easy. To the website
smsg.org.
and sign up to be a volunteer.
SMSG.org. Do
And
it. Do
to
it.
check out all the events.
You
that
need
are
some
available.
help still. We got to
Yes,
get you some volunteers.
Yep.
Ladies, thank you so much for joining us this evening. Have a great game.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We will. It's a lot of fun.